The manipulative and sadistic former Spandau Ballet singer Ross Davidson is facing jail for a series of sex offences against 3 women. Sex addict Davidson, 36, wanted intercourse up to 6 times a night and forced himself on women who refused him. The Scotsman had become a bit of a sex symbol after starring in the West End musical We Will Rock You and thought it gave him the right to have any woman he wanted. He was also the lead singer in Spandau Ballet in 2018, under his stage name of Ross Wild. Davidson had a secret desire to have sex with women while they slept, and got a kick out of filming it too, Wood Green Crown Court heard. The singer had denied a series of sex offences dating between 2013 and 2023. He denied the assaults and told the court, "I have never raped, sexually assaulted or coerced any woman in my life." Smartly dressed Davidson showed no trace of emotion as he was convicted of assaults against the 3 women. He was convicted by the jury of raping the first woman and of sexually assaulting the second and third woman. He was also convicted of voyeurism, in relation to the 4th complainant. The guilty verdicts were reached with a majority of either 10-2 or 11-1 after 11 hours and 57 minutes. They had also cleared Davidson of a charge of controlling and coercive behavior relating to one of the victims. Davidson was remanded in custody ahead of sentence on 6 September after Judge John Dodd thanked the jury for their enormous diligence during the 6-week trial. Richard Herndon, prosecuting, earlier described Ross as a bit of a sex symbol. "He is very good-looking and physically fit. He sings, plays the guitar, and is said to be charming and charismatic. His darker side is not the first thing that many women and girls notice about him. But the women in this case can all attest to that sinister part of his personality. He has raped and sexually assaulted a number of young women over the last decade." Davidson filmed himself raping the first woman after they had an argument at his flat on October 1, 2013. Afterwards, he said to her, "Why do you look like you've been raped?" She was shocked he would ask such a question. Unusually, there is actually independent proof of what happened. This is because the defendant secretly filmed it. Davidson sexually assaulted the same woman by grinding his crotch against her as he groaned, "This is what you want." A second woman was sexually assaulted by Davidson when he fondled her breasts. He told her he had a particular fantasy to have sex with a woman while she was asleep. She was disgusted and distressed to find out he had filmed her too. A third woman was attacked in Cannes where he had gone for the film festival in May 2018. A fourth woman claimed she was also filmed by Davidson as she gave him oral sex. When she caught him with his phone in his hand, he said he was replying to a text. She said she thought it was weird that he was texting while she was doing this for him, the prosecutor said. Davidson was an utterly manipulative and sadistic individual, said Mr. Herndon. Davidson was arrested at his home on March 30, 2021 and asked about one of the alleged rapes, 2 of the sexual assaults and the sleep videos. He was interviewed by police and maintained everything was consensual between him and the women concerned and played up that he was unconventional in his sexual tastes. Charlotte Newell, KC, defending, asked him, "Have you ever raped, coerced, or sexually assaulted young women, ever?" Davidson replied, "I have never raped, sexually assaulted or coerced any woman in my life." He admitted that he had filmed the first woman, but he said it was always with her consent. Davidson added, "It was absolutely with her knowledge." Davidson, of Finchley, North London, was convicted by the jury of raping the first woman and of sexually assaulting the second and third woman. He was also convicted of voyeurism, in relation to the fourth complainant. Davidson was cleared of a charge of controlling and coercive behavior relating to the fourth complainant. The judge had earlier directing to clear Davidson of one charge of intimidation relating to one of the complainants at the close of the prosecution case. Davidson was remanded in custody ahead of sentence on September 6. Judge Dodd warned the Scot, "You have been convicted of some very serious matters." Davidson replaced Tony Hadley as Spandau Ballet's lead singer in 2018 after playing Elvis Presley in the hit West End musical $1 Million Quartet, alongside the band's bassist Martin Kemp. This is a breaking showbiz news story. Join the Mirror's WhatsApp community or follow us on Google News, Flipboard, Apple News, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads, or visit the Mirror homepage.